How are you? You doing good today? Having some trouble? That's okay, that's okay. What kind of trouble? Aches and pains, yeah. Well, let's get started. Maybe I can help. I definitely think I can. Yeah. I brought a few items today with me that I knew that you wouldn't have here already, just to help, maybe ease some of those migraines that you were telling me last week about. I can plop that over there. Maybe light a candle. Get the vibe in here a little bit more relaxing. So, there we go. Just light up the candle like that. Third one. There we go. Let's pop that right there. Is that good? Okay. Yeah, I'll just leave it right there. I think it'll liven up the place a little bit. Although I know we are past winter, I still think it smells pretty good. Right. So, let me take a seat here. Sorry about that. So, have you taken your medication today? Okay. Well, that'll definitely be the first thing to do. Just going to write down that you haven't taken it yet. But we're gonna do all your daily doses right now. Okay. So we'll get all that stuff situated right now. Let me just unlock your medicine cabinet. All right. See, the problem with these locks here is that they're so tiny. And as we get older, our fingers, they don't want to move as well. So getting these locks in the right numbering order is a little bit challenging sometimes. But no worries. I'm going to take care of this for you. It's been giving you a little trouble? Yeah, it's giving me a little trouble too, actually. No, not to worry. We're gonna get you. Gonna get you there. It's okay. Just a few more clicks. A few more clicks. Okay. Got it. So you see what I was talking about? 530. That's your number there, 530. But you can imagine as we get older, this is a lot more challenging to maneuver. So I think I could get you one with a key right at the bottom. That way, if you ever need any type of medication at any point during the day, you're fully capable of getting it yourself. You understand? So you don't have to worry about not being able to get into your own cabinet. That's not something that anybody wants. But let me pull your actual medication out. Yeah. So, I noticed that they don't make life easy for you here. So, I'm gonna get you an easier lock. Okay, number one. Taken care of. Don't even worry about it. Get your new lock with the key. And I'm gonna strap that key right around your neck. You're never gonna lose it, okay? And as far as these, I know that they have marked days on the lid, right? But the problem with that is sometimes, one, these lids can be hard to open as we get a little bit older, and two, your fingers, they don't fit in there, okay? I know mine don't. I have pretty thick sausages myself, but what I want to do for you, with your permission, of course, I have these ice trays, And the reason I brought those ice trays was so that we could transfer the medication that we have in here to a little bit more wider space. So you can see that these are your standard ice trays. But the thing about these is you can place one on top of the other for concealment. But since nobody else is in your room on a day-to-day basis, you really don't need a lid. So what I'll do, with your permission, of course. You liking this idea? Yeah. It's just gonna make it easier. You know what I mean? It's not a big deal. It's just something that I'm fully capable of doing to make your life a little bit easier. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that, do you? There's something wrong with that, of course. Good. So we're gonna take these ice trays. I'm gonna utilize them. We're gonna utilize these ice trays. Okay. The candle's working. Right, so let's make the transfer. Let's put your medication into these ice trays here, just to make it a little bit easier. Okay. So we've got 2 blues on a Sunday. We've got 1 blue on a Monday and 2 reds. Three reds on a Tuesday. Yep. Just 3 right there. Getting a little bit of a dry mouth, excuse me. So we got Wednesday. Wow. A lot of pills for Wednesday. Hump day, right? Gotta get through the hump. 3 blues on a Wednesday. That's 2. And that's 3. Right? And then you have 4 reds on a Wednesday. Can't forget about that. While all these pills look the same, some of them are actually different. So I'd ask you please not to mix these up. Okay? You gotta keep these very, very meticulously organized. Because we can't have you taking the wrong medication, can we? No, we cannot. That wouldn't be a good day at all. Not for anybody. So, Thursday, 1 red, 1 blue. That's it. And we move along to the 2 best days of the week, Friday and Saturday. Friday, pretty light. 1 blue, 1 red. And Sunday, or I'm sorry, Saturday. Today. But you've already taken your medication? No, that's right, you haven't. All right. So here we go. Here's 1 blue. Some water. Okay, and then here is 1 red coming at you. There we go. Okay, you got it, yeah. down the hatch, my friend, down the hatch. Yeah. Okay. So, I will take your medications for the week. I'll safely put them over here for tomorrow's use, okay? So, that's taken care of. You got one blue and one red in today. So that's one blue, one red. Sorry about that. Good, alright. So, I think what would help is if I just came over here sometimes we get really backed up, you know, our shoulders, our neck, that's where we hold a lot of our tension. So what I'm going to do is actually use these wooden sticks to knead your muscles. So, like that. Okay? Yeah. So here I go. At the tops of your shoulders. We're gonna knead here. Okay? Because it doesn't take much. I could already feel lots of knots. As we get older, we seem to think that massages won't benefit us. Or maybe we become more brittle and we stay away from them, but I assure you, this will benefit you. There's a lot of things that go unattended if we allow them to. And a lot of times we forget how little effort it really does take to maintain, because we get overwhelmed with the thought of the action and not the actual action itself, as silly as that is. It gets me every time. I know that it must get you too. Sometimes we just get caught up in thinking about what we're gonna do, that we're tired before we even begin. Okay, that's enough of that. So you feel a little bit looser. Good. So what I'm going to do for you now is something a little bit controversial. Certain sounds can actually help us heal, help us relax, help us get sleep. This is one of those techniques, one of those methods, if you will. And this method is plain and simple. It's a plastic peanut butter jar. It's filled with thumbtacks. I want you to close your eyes, okay? I'm gonna come around. I'm gonna put this closer to your right ear, and then I'm gonna put it closer to your left ear. All the while, your eyes closed, focusing on the sound that the thumbtacks are making in the jar. Okay. I'm gonna come around now. So focus as they slide and collide, and focus as they slide and collide. I'm gonna come back in front of you now. Focus as they slide and collide. Focus as they slide and collide. slide, and collide. So I'm going to come around the other side. Come around here. And focus as it slides and collides. And now we're going to put the thumbtacks on the lid here. Get a little bit of a different sound. One other thing that might be a little bit of a flashback. I have this cup, and I have these two dice. I've always enjoyed the sound of dice. And if you're a child of the 90s, or just a child, then you might have heard of Yahtzee. It's where you put the dice in the cup and you mix them around. That was always my favorite part of the game. I never knew why, but now I'm a little bit more enlightened as to the reason that probably was the case. So anyway. Yeah. That's a little bit louder. A little bit more abrasive than the last one. So I want you to know that. Here we go. Come around. And just mixing the dice in the cup. And we're not looking for rough jerking motions. We're looking for a smooth motion like that. Come out of the cup, and the red goes in, and the green goes in, and one more time, they come out of the cup, and the green goes in, and then the red goes in, then we mix them around. Good, yes. I hope you enjoyed that. I was always a fan of the Yahtzee sounds. Of course, when you're playing Yahtzee, everybody's a bit loud already, so I guess you don't really notice the abrasiveness of the dice in the cup until you sit down in a quiet room. So, You need to stay hydrated. That's one thing that I was told that you do not do well. Nope, you're lying. Don't lie. It's fine. Come on. Just drink a little bit of water, and then I'll leave you alone, okay? There you go. Set that down right there for you, okay? Drink that water, okay? No pressure. Take your time with it. Take your time. Take your time with it. Take your time. So what I'm gonna do, you remember this bag? Yeah. I brought a couple things in preparation. So, allow me to show you. First thing is a box of chalk. Yeah, box of chalk. Go figure. It's not so much the box, but the chalk. Can you hear that? It's like the sound of the chalk rubbing on another piece of chalk. It's really what gets me. Do you like it? It's relaxing, right? I'm gonna come around. Come around here. And maybe you could even enjoy looking at the chalk. Dustless chalk. Chalk in the box of chalk. There it is. Very fragile sound, isn't it? Yeah. Take them out one more time. Almost look like cigarettes from here. I always enjoyed the sound of chalk in school when the teacher would come over and help. But the thing with me, I always wanted to take one of her pieces of precious chalk and break it in half. Break it again. Break it again. Not out of anger. Just because it feels good. God, it feels so good. It really does. And then when you break it all up, you have all these little chalk pieces. Once again, get a slightly different sound. So you hear that? Different than before, right? Told you. Told you. Yeah, there we go, there we go. Mixing around. Sounds a little bit like the dice. Okay. So, before you tucker out and fall asleep on me, because you're all old, I want to show you this guy. Yeah, nobody knows what he's for, but I think I might have discovered today what he is for. Check this out. It's kind of great, isn't it? Trickle, 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 trickle. Trickle, 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 trickle. Trickle, 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 trickle. That's right, just close your eyes. Relax. There's a time to think. And there's a time to relax. Unfortunately, a lot of times, we just naturally want whatever we can't have. So if we're relaxing, our brain wanders off, thinking about anything else. But when we must actually have an active mind, well then our brain just wants to shut off. So the key here is that connecting factor between the body and the mind. We want to be able to sync these up. So then what you do is in your control. It's easier to be in a relaxed state when it's time to be. And it's easier to be in an active state when it's time to be. Through breathing and mindfulness. And maybe those words sound confusing, so I'll just say it like this. Be in the moment. Look at what's in front of you. Be here, now, with me, with yourself. Don't abandon yourself. You're still here. Everyone else is still living here. Not in your head. So come back and join us. Unless it's time, of course, to relax. And then in that case, drift off. So there's this guy, he's got his hair combed back, slicked back, you know, Slick Rick over here. And his hair makes sort of slightly different sounds, sort of more like hay or like a wicker basket or something. So, yeah. Anyway. I hope you enjoyed this video, everyone. I stuck a couple triggers in there last minute that I thought I myself would definitely have enjoyed in someone else's ASMR video. Like this guy. So, what I just wanted to convey other than pure relaxation was try being in the moment. If you're having trouble with that, you could try music. You could try ASMR videos. But first, you should try to meditate, because while music is great, it takes you away to a different state of mind. Sometimes what we need to do is be bored. We need to think about what we would think about if we didn't have anything to think about. Because those thoughts are valid. And your thoughts are valid. You just have to let them breathe. You have to give them enough time to surface. They're nothing to try to avoid. It is who you are. So enjoy your mind. Don't run from it. rather make the connection between your mind and your body. Alright, guys. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video. And tense down.